I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, we ain't really fucking with ya. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, fam been riding with us. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yo, what's good, man?
What's
you know what I'm
good,
saying?
baby?
Y'all see us back like motherfucker good crack. You feel me? Going in my 80s bag right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
I
sir.
got my bucket hat on, which means I'm about to kick down this bucket list. You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
This is episode 110.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We about to apply pressure.
Yes, you are.
Entro's the name. DC's the town. Rapid GAT. Line them up, gun them down.
Hey.
Y'all know what it is.
You already know what
and
it is.
y'all know who's over here on the right side. It's the one, the only.
Oh.
Tone.
Tone
Mr.
T,
Regal,
you
man,
already
let him know, man. Go ahead, give him that list,
The
man. Give him the
extensive business
Come
card.
on, man.
Tone
Yes,
T,
yes.
Regal
EP,
Tone
the
T
EP
on
business
X
card.
and Twitter.
Should
Tone
make up a
T
song.
On
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
Tone T. Regal Tone T.
What
on
else?
YouTube.
What
Regal
else?
Tone T. On every damn site. You already know. Holla at me, man. I need to holla at Wix too. because they messed up my website. So,
Y'all, if y'all out there and y'all showing love, man, throwing comments, make sure y'all let the Regal know.
All
He
day.
need to do a song called Business Card. So he can just shout out his whole promo on that
Yes,
joint.
sir.
You know
All
what I'm
day,
saying?
every day. And my brother, what's
Yes.
today, brother?
Yes.
Yes,
Today
brother.
is Easter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Happy Easter to everyone.
Yeah,
Welcome
man.
to 420.
Those that believe.
Yes, happy Resurrection Day. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know what I mean? To everybody, you know, who's spending time with your loved ones, you know, enjoy yourselves. This
Yes,
is a
sir.
good time for everybody right
sir.
now.
Yes,
The
sir.
weather is nice.
Oh,
Hopefully
my
y'all
God.
out there creating a cookout. You at a cookout, you know, on top of all that, you having a good time. That is the biggest thing. No violence, y'all.
Nope.
Just have
Yeah,
a
just have
good time.
bruh.
That's what it's all about, man. Whether it's family or friends, make sure you're having a good time.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to 420.
Welcome
y'all.
to 420.
So on that note, there's a lot of things we got to talk about. Y'all know how we do this. You know what I'm saying? There's always the
Yeah.
usual segments. But before we go out to the world,
Yeah.
we always got to talk about City Convo, which is
Yeah.
happening here.
Yeah.
And Regal, you know, you locked it loaded. What's been going on with the city, man? Drop the city news for him, man.
Listen, let me tell y'all something already. This is Tone T, and you know me. The city news of today is many things. And you know, we also got to talk about Mayor Muriel Bowser. We got to talk about Trump because he's in our city as well.
Yeah,
so we got to
man.
talk about these tariffs, dog. And the first thing I wanted to talk about is this China luxury brand
Yeah.
stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
China has unveiled. They said, "Oh, you want to play with me? Oh, I'm gonna show y'all." So China, on various websites, have been exposing these luxury brands that many of these rappers have been glorifying, and many other people have been talking about, and various other things. And guess what? They not as much as we thought that they were.
Damn.
So when I say that, I say this. These people, and we have been glorifying and spending a lot of money on these brands,
Yeah.
and guess how much they really are, bro?
How much?
Bro, you talking about Jordans that we paying $250 for, $300 for. These Jordans are really like $5, $10.
Damn.
Being made in sweatshops
Damn.
for $2. So Nike and all these other people have been raising the prices on us. And we've been sitting there spending our hard-earned dollars on what?
Damn.
On what?
Basically, we got screwed over. Y'all.
Oh.
You screwed yourselves over.
Oh.
Time and time again, man.
Again.
Yeah, like for them to do that in general, things are not only picking up, y'all, but also the jig is up.
The jig is up.
It is up, y'all. And to anybody, and I said this, like I told y'all, there's a shift turning, and as we're going into not just the culture, but just the luxury of life,
Yes,
it's
sir.
not what you think it is anymore. It's not that no more. The stuff that we usually think we used to praise and glorify, if you look at the value of it,
It's nothing.
It's nothing, bro. It's nothing. The value starts within yourself, bro. Support what you want to support, but also at the same time recognize what you also trying to achieve and go after. The fast and lavish things that we used to do, nah, son. It's not that anymore. It's not that. The Louis, the Versace, whatever the famous brand you could possibly think
Anyone.
of, you could think of right now.
Anyone.
It's not it, bro. It's not it, and I'm here to tell y'all, like, I totally see what I've been seeing that from afar.
200% markup, dog. 200%.
Damn.
For what?
Damn.
And let me side note, man, my man Marbury did it. He exposed them years ago. Remember when Marbury put out the shoes like for like $15?
Yeah.
And them Jones were just as good as, say, like your regular Nikes or your regular, whatever, Adidas or whatever we rocking nowadays.
And everybody thought he was tripping.
Everybody thought he was tripping, but he knew the game back then, bro.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It shows like stuff. People knew what was going on back in the day. They not getting it. Now they getting their just due. It's just like the old saying. Some people, and it's unfortunate, but Kendrick said it in the song before, 5% will only get it. And 95% won't get it.
Yep.
We're getting too caught on the lens and what's on the camera.
Yep.
Not realizing if you do your research and your homework, y'all, it's not as much as you think it is.
Ain't.
And you're not missing anything.
You're not missing
either.
anything, bro.
That's the truth of it.
Really not.
You know what I'm saying? So I think right now that China did what they did now, at this rate now, the joke's on y'all if you still continue in that path.
Oh, man.
I'm going to just be totally honest with y'all.
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you, be real with you, man. The thing is, what we doing, man? What we doing out here? But the thing is that we've been conditioned to believe and to think that this is the be all and end all. We've been conditioned to think that and believe that, these designer brands make you better than somebody. Just because you have a designer brand or whatever with a patch on it, then something happens. Virgil Abloh, rest in peace to Virgil Abloh. He was exposing it as well when he was dealing with Supreme, and all he would do, it would just be like a leather bag, and he would just put Supreme on it, and people would pay $2,000, $3,000 for this brand in this bag. And my whole thing is man, what is it really worth, dog? What is it really worth, dog?
Nothing.
So even with Kanye, I know we have our problems with Kanye, but Kanye was just like, man, these luxury brands ain't really it. And it wasn't it. And he started his own, and he did what he had to do, regardless of how we want to think about him. I know, I get it. But yeah, Nick, tell me what it is, dog.
That's just what it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yo, this is 2025.
Man.
At the end of the day, if you're not doing your homework and your research, you only fooling yourself.
Bruh, and
right
the knowledge is out there.
That's the thing. That's the key word, knowledge. A lot of us, I see some people be taking the shortcut, don't want to do the homework.
Yeah.
You're doing yourself a disservice in 2025 right
Yes,
now.
you are.
It's getting real out here. And I'm saying it's getting real in the sense of you not using your brain, bro. You have to use your mind. If you want to I'm not even going to say finesse. If you're just basically just trying to be successful and get out in life, man, use your brain. This is the most powerful weapon of all time. And so when you close that down, you're being blindsided by the buffoonery and the bullshit that comes in the way of the front door. Because at the end of the day, whatever they put on that camera lens, you fooling yourself into believing whatever sales pitch or whatever they saying is that, when in reality it's nowhere near that. They are basically out hustling y'all. That's what they basically just said. We're out hustling y'all. And on top of it, if you go any further by supporting this, you a fool. You basically told us that you gave us the right to give us the finger to you. Let that sink in for y'all. What else we got, Tone?
Now,
this is crazy.
Now, as Eternal, goes and we start to feel the fifth letter E, man, you already know. When we start going and we start doing our thing, we still going down to the city council. All right, check, right? But I wanted to do some other things as well. I wanted to also go into some of these businesses that are in the black communities, that are in our communities, that with many of the people that don't look like us. And I really wanted to ask them, like questions like, well, how are you divesting back into our community? There are many things that we use and utilize as people, like the liquor stores, our women with the hair stores, the carryouts and various things that we give millions and millions of dollars to. Man, let me hold up a minute. I want to say y'all something, man. Black Americans per capita, dog, every year we make like $1 trillion. Like, I mean, dog, billions of dollars, excuse me, not trillion, but billions of dollars leave out our communities. Billions, millions and billions of dollars leave out our community, and nothing is divested back in our communities. So what I wanted to do, of course, on some funny stuff, always funny, because, we got to be we got to be, correct in these days and times. I wanted to start going to some of these businesses and start asking them, like, have you divested in the community? Are you doing something to help out? Do you have a sponsorship with, say, like a Baloo or with an Anacostia? How are these young men getting these uniforms and football uniforms? I have moved to VA. And I know that many of the high schools have sponsors. They have local sponsors with the pizza places, you know what I'm saying, local businesses or whatever. You go to any high school and in front of the football stadium, all you see is advertisement. In our communities, do you see that? Do you see it at all?
No.
So who's giving money to these young, you know what I'm saying, these people? So what I wanted to do was, real quick, and this is on City News, I wanted all of us to start going in some of these places and just start asking questions. That's all I want to do. I want to make the best impact possible. It's not just, you know what I'm saying, about rapping. It's deeper than rap at this particular time. It's about, how we moving forward as a folk and as a community. And I think everybody can understand that and get there with that.
Yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying, because at the end of the day, you definitely want to be out there for your community.
Millions, bro.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of money that goes
that we give up.
Yes, man. You name it, like the convenience stores, the local businesses that keeps afloat.
And none of them look like us.
Yes,
none of them look like us.
That is a fact, man. And at the end of the day,
grocery stores.
You see it, and you know what I mean. At the end of the day, time after time, I'm like, they here for a reason, and they still running afloat, and everybody knows the power of the dollar. To some extent, it still has power when it comes to getting these bills paid. So definitely going around, I definitely see that. That's definitely a great idea, just to be out for the community, and it makes an impact. Looking at everything, getting more insight and also feedback from others, so that you can make a difference, and not only make a difference, but also at the same time to let people know you in tune and you're also active.
That's right.
And be willing to be there for others. So I'm totally understandable about that. Yeah, I'm totally with that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's definitely important for everybody. You know what I mean? Wherever you at, I don't even care you at the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? This is for everybody. Wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? Support that community. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with picking a side or anything. This is just letting yourself know, hey, I know what home is, and also at the same time, I want to see a better change and a better difference for home. All right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So on that note, y'all, I think we're going to go to a quick break.
Yeah.
And when we do, we're going to get to this entertainment news, y'all.
Yeah, my man.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Fifth letter E is in the building. We rapping. Rest in peace to Young P. I ain't bullshit. You know what it is.
Phantom
The
G,
Regal
Tone T. Hey, pay homage to the now and living. Pay homage cause you never forgive them. Pay homage to the unforgiven, whose mission is to Christian them. Baptized with the rhythm, the rebel. I'm never settling for less. What you peddling, meddling with God business. Fifth letter treasuring, I got the rule, and they ain't measuring. The rule is back, or should I say Regal Asiatic? B&B zone, uptown, northwest, I did he own. Won't stop, Tone T, I pity on. I heard they was telling like Gunna up in the court. Too bad them young thugs came up short. And it don't matter if you give them $1 million a game. They still gon' end up doing the same thing. Me and my gang, eternal with the gang. Ontro Phantom G, rest in peace to Young P.
Yeah, that was the Regal Tone T, the Imperial, Uptown's finest. And next on the MIC, it be your boy, yours truly, representing Southside, ENTRO, Onshore. Guess who stepped in, Mr. Hot as the tea kettle, pedal to the metal, Usain gold medal. Want more, never settle, you know me, I got a rebel. MLK, Malcolm X, yeah, I got a rebel. Remember the days, Spider-Man and Mary Jane. Now I see no more drama like Mary J. Drinking strawberry Rita's Goose at Mary Jane. Niggas doing threesomes with Mary and Jane. This plane ain't plain, high stepping like prime time. Lead my team to greatness like Coach Prime. My time to shine, double up like 2 times. My queen close to my 6 like 559. I'm too sharp and you a Sharpie, highlight. Phone pauses, city lights, the city lights. You stuck in the past like someone's ex. The flow nasty, where the fuck is Mucinex? Mic check, young niggas out here chasing clout. Y'all need to change lanes, get money, paper route. Cause niggas giving shots like they giving shout outs. Headshot, blood, red carpet, no rollout. I'm too bad like Cool J's, that's 2 L's. My bros out here smoking, nigga, that's 2 L's. Keep it 100, straight nigga, parallel. Shots to her and him, that's a pair of L's. Yeah. Now I'ma go ahead and pass the mic. And the person I'm passing the mic to is the queen, the one and only who covers my 6 when it comes to this rap shit.
Yeah.
Huh, you know what I'm saying?
It
If
feels
you
so
don't know,
good to be back.
yes, the one
Somebody
and only.
murder.
Let's go, Bumblebee.
Spitting off the top like a blowjob. If you had a chance to meet me, you know God. Amen. Amen. You're welcome. Any feeling possible to feel, you felt them. I am she who make emotions fly, make you think you got it bond. No golden eye. I'm showing I'm worthy of the accolades. They marvel in my presence. Some get the acting strange. Throwing fire, Mario with the fire flower. In terms of me rapping, I'm the higher power. I devour every beat as if I never ate. I bend words to my will. I never break. If you the king, I'm taking you down. Checkmate. Can't guard your chest with them chinks in your breastplate. I'm really your headache. You really are dead weight. In this game, I'm on go. You just gotta press play. Look, I'm so bad with my bad ass. You niggas mad with your mad ass. Y'all flows belong in the trash bag. Stay murdering, clean up the blood, wear the damn rag. This is sad, and I'm glad. This here's a new game, I rock it up, no Baghdad. Good luck, you chose death over your health. It's an out-of-body experience, get over yourself.
This is what we do. GAT, line them up, gun them down. You know the drill. Headshot, go for the kill. And the next one is MIC. It's the one and only my brother from another. Heart of the gutter.
Ghost. 7 years of bad luck, just broke a mirror. I need therapy, it's scaring me. It's fucked up, I'm scared, I'm in currently. I ain't worrying. Focus, no levitating, not getting tropic conspiracy. Changing who I'm around, so I socialize with the currency. GAT reviving, don't know you other, just doing me. Excuse me, you ain't heard about it, it's time to do some Googling. It's foolish how you niggas just started and never doing things. So sit the fuck down before I take my bird off like Pootie Tang. I'm a sign your pity on the running kind, this might take a while. Calm me down on the petty style, you got petty style. Got the Glock, sleeping one eye open, work the petty watch. Keep on shooting till you dead, that's the petty shot. Maneuver truly, not at the peak of my purpose. Somehow they peak at the purchase. I peek how these niggas be lurking. Done battling the demons, raving with angels checking my angles. Only picture that's perfect at the time is near. I see it clear, where the fuck is Crystal at? Gotta keep my composure, speak with a bonus when the owner's eye. Get this monkey off my motherfucking back. I feel like the golden child. It is I, beast in the cage, defeating the rage. It's gonna be days where I release, won't mention her face. Speech is the same, keeping the gutter, heat in my name. Go sturdy, I'm leaving a stain.
GAT, yes. Told you motherfuckers, back. You know what it is.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do. Kill shit, headshot, Bumblebee, Ghost, Tone T, Andro, still reppin', 5th letter E, R.I.P. to Young P. We still ain't bullshit, nigga. Got a motherfucking problem, then come and bring the solution, nigga. You know what the fuck it is. This is what we do best. Kill shit on the MIC 16, Line them up, gun them down, City Convo, nigga. Going, gone.
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? We back, man. We still applying pressure.
Still applying pressure.
Now, with that being said, the pressure we about to apply is gonna be a little bit further because we about to get in this entertainment bag.
Yeah,
y'all.
man. Let's talk about it.
I know there has been a lot going on with music, and I'm going to try to run it down as simple, as easy as possible. Right now, shout out to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I saw the Luther music video. It was real touching. For us OGs right here, grown folk music is in the building.
7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I think I learned to multiply.
Five. Yeah, with that five. And then the gunshot, five. You know what I'm saying? Now, for those who was watching the video, you know Kendrick does a lot of symbolism.
He does.
And And with that being said, I don't care what y'all say, but after looking at that last fire, when he locked and loaded the gun, I saw the GNX covered. I think he's firing shots on the next album, y'all. That's what I'm think he going with it. I know y'all got your Easter eggs and research.
Yes, sir.
But the chef's kiss was one, the elevator music, and two, the ending. To get Luther at the end.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just beautiful. Old school black love.
Man,
you got it.
this is
You know
love,
what I'm saying?
man.
You
This is
got, if you know, you know. But as for everybody today's time, hey, you know, I saw one of the reactors say, hey, look, man, y'all time, y'all was fucking switches and bitches. Right here, Luther was a different type of sex when it came down to it. This was baby making music.
A lot of
Volume
babies was
one.
made off of Luther, bro. Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying? Some of us is here because Luther. You know what I'm saying? We just got to call it for what it is. You know what I'm
Tell
saying?
him, dog.
Hey.
They go in, out, doing
We got to call a spade, baby. You know what I mean? So
When I'm with you, every
So,
day.
I'm here to tell y'all that song is fire.
Look at Bianca. That's funny, but nah, good.
So at the end of the day, I just want to let y'all know that video was fire.
It was.
Also, I saw clips earlier today. He's doing a tour. He's in Minnesota.
Who was that?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
He is A1 trolling Drake.
The tour
every step
started.
of the way,
The
man.
tour started.
Hey, I hear y'all. Anybody, and I'm gonna say it first. Anybody who got a problem with this ain't for you.
It ain't.
You know why it ain't for you?
Why it ain't?
This has been long overdue.
Yes, it has.
This nigga has been trolling the whole world since he been in this goddamn rap game. When Drake was doing this thing, when he was trolling Meek on tour, it was cool. Everybody had fun, singing back to back, singing all his songs. Well, guess what? Eventually, somebody else is going to catch you lacking, catch you slipping, and I'm here for all of it.
All the smoke.
Because right now, in the midst of all of this, we are shifting the culture back to where it is. And I'm noticing a lot of y'all hating. I notice it, you know, and it's funny because the ones who's hating is the non-lyrical niggas. So the number one thing you supposed to do in the booth that you niggas is incapable of, now all of a sudden you got a problem with somebody who has the balls to do it.
Right.
And it make this even more better. When the boogeyman was in the house chilling, everybody was saying he's scared to drop music.
Facts.
Now the boogeyman outside and alive and well, dropping music. Now you want him to go back in the house. No. That's not how this works.
No, sir.
That's not how this works. This is not how this works. You can respect the action,
Facts.
but you can't control the reaction.
Control the reaction.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, shout out and salute to Kendrick for doing his thing.
Shout out to Kendrick.
Which is the good side of the part.
Sir, yeah.
Now it's time to apply pressure. I'm gonna call these guys sandals. I'm sorry, and you probably why I'm calling these guys sandals.
Why
There's
you
been a
calling
lot of flip flopping going on in the rap game this year.
Okay.
You know, I'm a spare your man because there's two more guys that got on my hit list today.
Who was that?
Number one is J. Cole.
Oh.
Hey, J. Cole, I saw what you did at the Dreamfield Festival. You know what I'm saying? You got love for Kanye, who cleared your samples. Oh, but ain't this the same guy who just literally dissed you 3 months ago?
Hey, man.
He don't like your music. He said your music is made for virgins. Oh, he was basically slandering your music. You still got love for him, though.
I mean, Nick,
you got love for the nigga that cleared your samples. Like I said, this not about Ye.
I know.
This is about Cole's morals.
Okay. All right.
Cole, stand up for something. I'm just waiting for you to stand up. I mean, last year you got on your own festival and you apologized to Kendrick. Now you doubling down and saying I got love for Ye. I mean, if you scared for confrontation, my nigga, that's cool. Just say
I think
it.
that's what it comes down to, dog. I mean, it just boils down to Cole don't really want no problems out here in these streets, and you know it's okay if he don't. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he's the type of guy who's not really confrontational, even though he can be. But at the same time, I mean, J. Cole got his thing, he going, and you know he don't really want no problems out here. Now for us, that might be a little different story. My man Ghost, Tone T, and the general right over here.
We stand 10 toes,
We kind of stay 10 toes down.
It's a 10 toes down.
With all that, keep going.
And I'm glad you said that, Tone.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Keep
that
going.
sounded great for Cole. I was with you until I looked at Cole's resume over the last couple years, and he always talked about being the #1 rapper. He was wanting to smoke. He wanted to be the best rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dude. Well, Kendrick brung like that to your back door March 2024, and he not only knocked on the back door, he kicked the house down. And I was thinking to myself, oh, Cole wants this. That nigga Cole came with 7-minute drill and said, Mike, delete later. Not just the project, but the song he actually dissed Kendrick on. He deleted the shit out that motherfucker after he dissed the nigga because he couldn't stand on business. Sat down and apologized. So, Cole, what the hell do you stand for? Because your morals sound like you on 10 toes down. You a part-time rapper? I mean, I didn't know in the rap game you could be part-time authentic. I just didn't figure that out. I ain't get that memo. My guys didn't either, so we ain't flying through that memo. You can't be part-time authentic. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I got a hot 16, but I don't mean nothing what I said when I wrote this 16. I never met those guys. I don't know what those guys do. And make no mistake, those guys don't last too long in the rap game.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Which leads to my next guy.
Yes,
this
sir.
guy right here, I'm a true fan of him.
Who that?
I'm a legend of him.
Who that?
You know, he's a living legend. He does his thing, Lil Wayne.
Ah.
All right, now listen, Wayne. You was a legend in this game, bro. But you not gonna keep playing the naive and oblivious game to what the hell's going on, Wayne. You not a Martian to a point that you was just on his mind. I don't know, not like us. If y'all, first of all, before I go any further, please watch and read the Rolling Stone interview of what Lil Wayne was saying. You would think Lil Wayne got hit with the Men in Black device, the gray jump, and pew, and you said something, and Wayne don't remember. And Wayne really is acting this shit out to a T. I mean, he don't know what Watch the Throne is. He didn't believe Jay-Z and Kanye did an album together. Side note, Wayne, hey, you was the same one that dissed him because of that album.
Facts.
We got you on camera.
Remember that verse?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah. You know, we got you on 2012.
Off the ham, hard as I'm up. Yeah, remember that joint?
Yeah. I kidnapped your baby money. And then Jay had to reply, was like, nigga, baby money. You don't even got my lady money. What, so you don't
ain't
remember
even got
that,
my
Wayne?
lady money.
You don't remember that? Oh, you don't remember the Grammy that you won over the album you got dissed on. You don't remember that either, but you was like, I had a red bone. I told her what she watched, and she said, surely I don't watch the Throne. And you dropped the mic, my nigga. You sound like a mad motherfucker about that, you know. But you don't remember that, though.
Yeah.
But you know what he do remember?
What he remember?
Let me tell you what he do remember.
What he do remember?
He remember the Super Bowl, though.
Oh, yeah.
The Super Bowl. They stole that feeling.
Yeah.
They curved me.
Listen, look.
You know,
Let me tell you something.
yeah, before you get to it,
Go ahead.
I got to get this off. When they asked him about the Super Bowl, right? He said he played the track from the Carter 6 to the interviewer.
Yep.
And he said, I was going to give them real music, but they chose rapping. They got it fucked up. Oh, they got Kendrick fucked up. Oh, you meant to tell me the most important and yet most watched halftime show
Ever.
They got fucked up. Wayne, you could keep playing dumb with the not. I wasn't aware of Not Like Us. I didn't know he was dissing Drake at all. Not my man.
Yeah.
Not my man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just looking at you niggas just flip flopping. You know,
Facts.
we just turning a blind eyes. A lot of Stevie Wonder going on here. It's a lot of Stevie Wonder going on for people who've been in the game too long and turning a blind eye. You not about to sit here and tell me you ain't pay attention to all of 2024, my nigga. Everybody knows Drake and Kendrick was the headliner.
Facts.
You not about to sit here and tell me you don't have no idea. You could pick whatever side.
Well, you know
I
what,
don't
Nick,
care.
You know what, Nick? To his point. I mean, to your point. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that really don't pay attention.
He's taking this to another level.
Yeah, right. No.
He's taking this to another level. But I know Wayne.
Yeah, all right.
And everybody, if you're a fan of Wayne, you know Wayne is a very smart individual.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's why I said this game ain't gonna work, Wayne.
Nah.
It's 2025.
He just trying to act like he don't know what's going on, like he above it or whatever like that. But ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. Come on, dog. You a hip hop entertainer, you a rapper, dog. You know what's going on out here, man. You know, man. Don't stop the BS, man. Keep going.
What we doing?
What we doing out here?
Everybody got Stevie Wonder glasses on.
Yeah.
You
Lately, I've been having the strangest feeling.
I can't see nothing.
Know what I'm saying?
You can't
having
see
inner
nothing.
visions out
But you
there.
see everything that's going on. Oh, so nobody. So basically, we're wrong as the media or the culture to say if you scared to see the boogeyman, then I understand. If you said that would make total sense. You know what I'm saying? But what you're not about to do is sit here and say, I turned as great as you are and your status. You're not about to sit here and tell me I was unaware of Drake and Kendrick War of Words. I was unaware that Kendrick was dissing Drake on the Not Like Us song that even I sung the song on stage. I sung the song on stage and I was unaware of it. I didn't even know it was Kendrick. I didn't know he was dissing my man at all. Wayne, stop, bro. Stop. Octagon, stop sign. Stop. Congratulations. You played yourself. Come on, bro. Like, listen, we're a fan of your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, this Carter 6, it better not sound like the way you're talking.
Bruh.
I don't want to hear no outdated,
Dudes, listen,
self-absorbed ego. Like, I'm sorry, Wayne. And you bet not, before you get to it, Tone, I do not want to hear you drown yourself with that fucking auto-tune, Wayne. I swear to God, if I hear you do more auto-tune on the songs, on the fucking album, than you actually rapping, I'ma lose my shit and I'ma have a rant for your ass.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
tell you,
Tone.
ladies and gentlemen, it is your man, otherwise known as the Regal. As you may or may not know, there are many people that are waiting for this Carter 6 to come out.
Man.
There is a lot of heat that people are waiting to see what this man is going to be talking about and how he is going to present himself.
Man.
And I am one of those individuals.
Yeah.
If this Carter 6 is not up to par, man, we gonna have some questions. Now, I'm not saying that this is Lil Wayne's last leg, in this game.
Nah.
But you got to remember, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other stuff going on in this game, but we need some acts to really, really stand up and do what they need to do. And Lil Wayne is the staple of pretty much the last 20 some odd years in the game.
Come on, man. Come on.
We need
Come
to hear
on,
something
Tom.
from this
Talk
guy.
to this man.
We need to hear something from this guy. You understand? Talk to me.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my watch and I'm like, Wayne, it's about time. You was promoting the Carter 6 since COVID came around.
Years ago.
You said the Carter 6
Has he dropped the mixtape since?
Yeah, he dropped the mixtape and it was cool.
Oh.
But I'm here to tell you that the album and the mixtape can't sound the same. If anybody asks, if you was a fan, and just hypothetically speaking, if you saying to yourself, what do you expect from the Carter 6? Me personally, if you're a true fan, such as myself, I love Wayne. I think Wayne is one of the best that ever did it. But I want to hear growth. First and foremost, I just really want to hear growth. I know Wayne could be unorthodox and unconventional of the wordplay. That's what he's known at best. But make no mistake, the songs that really make Wayne stand out, and anybody who's a true Wayne fan would know this, it's not just the rapping, it's what he's talking about when he's rapping. Like songs that stand out, like I love Mirror with Bruno Mars.
Oh, man.
That song, he stands out because he's given a piece of you that you normally don't hear.
And How to Love.
That's what I'm saying.
How to Love, excuse me.
Like, you notice within the Carter 4, there were songs that just stand out throughout the test of time. I even love Carter 5 when he did Mona Lisa with Kendrick. Storytelling. I'm telling you, Wayne, like when you do things other than just rapping, bro, it stands out. But I don't want him to take that route as to, testing different genres and you still not getting your message across. I just want to see growth. If you showing me growth, then that Carter 6 is going to be fire, bro.
Be fire.
But I'm here to tell you, if you go out there and you say the same bitches and hoes and I'm flipping them like this, I'm doing that, I'm dicking them down. Listen, I can't do 20 tracks of you dicking down bitches and what you doing with Lean and Smoke. I can't,
passe,
Wayne.
brother. It's passe.
I can't, bro.
Sorry,
That's full
it's passe,
mixtape.
bro. Yep.
You said the Carter 6. Everybody knows each Carter they heard. There was some signs of growth that showed you Wayne was just on a different level. Carter 1, you had not Go DJ, but From Carter 1 going into Carter 2, you had Go DJ, Fireman, Money on My Mind, Shooter. You know what I'm saying? Carter 3, a Millie, where he was let the beat build. It displays little signs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Wayne, you cannot do Carter 6 like it's a feature run.
I got a quick question on
Yeah, Fee.
What's good? What's good?
I remember you saying that, how rap is ready for lyrical, right? Storytelling, like you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you think the audience, like people listening nowadays, is ready for that?
You know what? Let me
Go
take
ahead, Tone.
that
You
real
go
quick.
first.
Let me tell you, Afib, good question, my brother. Now I'm gonna tell you like this.
Definitely.
I think that there are, individuals that are ready for that change. There are individuals that are ready to put aside, I wouldn't say it's BS because man, we work hard in this game.
Facts.
If you a rapper out here, you doing what you doing, man, we got respect and we got love for you. But all we were saying is that there needs to be a balance. And I was saying this last week. We just need a balance in the game.
Yes.
And I think that people are going to be ready for something different. They are going to be ready for, something a little bit more different. It don't necessarily have to be lyrical.
Facts.
It don't necessarily have to be out of this world. Well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I'm getting here. I'm doing that. I'm on the Elon Musk know the Tesla, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I've been with The Rock, the wrestler. You know what I mean. I'm not. You know what I'm saying. I mean, it's fine. But all we saying is that there's balance. There needs to be balance. Within the game. That's all.
And definitely what Tone said, balance is key. But that question, even what you said, Afib, it is necessary more than ever for storytelling. I don't think people understand the importance of storytelling right now. The latest of what's been going on in music has been because of storytelling.
Facts.
People is telling a story. However your story may be told is on you. But that's what makes it special is your story. Once we get your story, it makes you wonder, who is this person now? We're in that time. We're in that era because if you look at it, today's artists of what they was doing in the game for so many years, we know their story. So our thing is the people that's in today's game, we're trying to hear what have you done lately? As for anybody new in the game, where's your story? It's not about just being in a club. It's not just about being fly and flashy either. You got to understand the mumble rap and just like you said, it's a balance.
It's a balance.
We had enough.
Yeah.
Who are you? And what is your message?
Bumblebee,
Once those two questions is answered, you definitely already step your foot in the game.
With Bumblebee. Now, being a female MC and doing your thing and not being one of the female MCs that talk about, the real raunchy stuff. Me and Nick, Antro, we heard you get a little bit. But at the same time, what do you feel like in terms of the female MCs who are basically running the game right now? What do you feel like, is going to be a change in terms of that? Do you feel like there needs to be a change?
I do feel like there needs to be a change because, I don't feel like everyone needs to hear about all the stuff you do sexually and shaking your ass in your videos and all that. I don't feel like you necessarily need that, but in this day and time, it's like that's what's prevalent, and so I feel like there needs to be a female MC to come and say, look, I'm not doing that, I don't care what y'all say, and still try to show who she is outside of that. And because I feel like some of these women who are doing that are making it harder for cool women to come up because then that's what the men want to hear and see. That's what the women, the ratchet ones,
they feel like they want to see it.
So I feel like we need somebody that's gonna balance it out. Like I like Doechii.
I do too.
Doechii,
and that's
she may talk about it sometimes or whatever, but she's not on that type of same tip that they on. She's very lyrical. She's very inventive with the stuff that she says and how she does her songs, and so I feel like she's gonna help make a change in the rap.
Yeah,
very good. Very good.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I was just about to say. Like, as for the females, like the tide is turning. It's not just the guys. The stuff that we usually talk about is surface level. It's oversaturated now because at the end of the day, the ones who talk about it, we got them. Now, as for everybody in today's game, I just feel like at the end of the day, honestly, the shortcuts are done.
Yeah.
The real thing is coming down, and that's why I say it got back to where we at square one. Just be you.
Once again,
I want to know who you are and your story.
Absolutely.
And I know for a fact, based on what is talked about currently, that ain't you every day.
That ain't.
We want to know who you are. I have no problems telling it. It's about that time.
It's about that time.
Reveal that layer.
Yep.
Show your true self, man.
Yes, sir.
And at the end of the day, that's what's going to get your foot in the door. Because that's what the game is about right now. The game is shifting. And it's turning.
That's right.
With that being said, we're going to turn to another break. And when we come back, we're going to get into these sports, y'all. And close it out strong. 'Cause there's a lot to talk about,
Yeah, it
y'all.
is. Yeah, it is.
Holla at us.
Holla.
JT, Ontro, Bumblebee. Walking contradiction cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction. Walking contradiction.
Ontro, cold as ice but hot as fire. I'm not known but I'm up on the flyers. Are you a gangster, a goon, or a rider? You be the judge, got hard vocals, soft saliva. No liar, word shoot versus bulletproof. I'll run and shoot, bodies leaning so obtuse. Cause gossip refuse, then my lines got loose. People aloof, cause I put everything on mute. Cool. Swag makes crowds do oohs and ahs, but my juice receive boos and applause. On the table, ace of spades, don't cut cards. On the table, party hard, Mardi Gras. Feel with your mind and think with your heart. This flatline flow will give lives a spark. Real talk, this the end but yet the start. A young oxymoron, boy, yeah, stupid smart. Walking contradiction cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction. Hey, look, I'm nice, but I mean with the niceness. I'm clean, but you see that I be on my Ike shit. It's just dirty. I'm smacking all these beats around like what you say, bitch. Nothing be, I go sit down. When I rhyme, it's automatically drastic. The times you get to hear me, it's completely fantastic. I'm about my paper, but I keep it on the plastic. You try to be calm, but around me, it's spastic. No class ass nigga, glass ass nigga. You crack under pressure and you won't last, nigga. I'm so past niggas, be toe tag niggas, cause y'all don't know shit like a no ass nigga. I'm the highest, top, and the baddest. Props, you not liking what you're hearing and you're prying. Stop, no matter who care, I be in. I'm in the Caribbean and laughing cause you're out, but guess what? We in.
Walking contradiction cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Yo, what's good, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I'm over here setting stuff up right now, so I can make sure everything.
Goddamn sports, you understand? You understand? Nah, man, we about to talk about the shit.
Before we get into his gear,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? My gear, first and
that?
foremost, you know what I'm saying? UFL season has started.
Oh.
Yeah, DC Defenders is undefeated, you heard? And I'm loving the defense, you know what I'm saying? We do play in, I think, about in the next half an hour, you heard me? Play against San Antonio. Right now, we back in our 2023 form.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Before you go on, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the DC team that Ontro likes?
yes. Yeah, as a couple.
Is there a DC team that Ontro likes?
Yes, there's a couple of teams.
106.7 The Fan. 106.7 The Fan. My man Cakes.
Yo.
This is a DC team that he likes.
Yes, it is. I like the Caps. I like the Nets. And yes, I like the Defenders.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You want to take it a step further. If you've been watching City Convo for a while, everybody knows I love the DC Defenders. So that ain't nothing new. But I do not like the Commanders. So that would stand where it's at. So ain't nothing changed. Speaking of
106.7 The Fan.
yes,
You hear this
speaking
man.
of teams, you know what I'm saying? The
Sports Talk
NBA
980
playoffs has kicked off. You know what I mean? And right now things is looking crazy. I saw what happened yesterday. Shout out to New York for winning game 1, beating Detroit. That was a crazy game. Also, we had the Bucks and the Pacers. The Pacers put a foot in the Bucks' ass. Dame, they need you immediately.
Nah, Dame.
ASAP. I saw you talking trash on the bench.
You got that
Damn
blood-
that.
that
Put your
blood clot.
jersey on. They got their ass handed to them by 25 points. You hear me? Speaking of 25 points,
Honestly.
LA, where you at? Both LA teams lost. Clippers and the Lakers. What we doing here?
Look, man, let me tell you.
Clippers had to lead by 20.
Yeah.
And Russell Westbrook was like, get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
It ain't just Jokic on the team,
Look,
nigga.
Let me tell you something, man.
Shout out to Denver for the game 1 win.
Shout out to Denver, man. You know, let's talk about the Lakers and the Timberwolves, okay?
Oh.
You know, my man LeBron, you know, Luka and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's just one game.
You know.
man. It's all right.
You know.
They be all right.
Shannon Sharp said.
Lakers a vibe.
Yeah, Shannon was saying that. You know,
OKC,
Ant-Man, Spider-Man,
Lakers a vibe.
Batman, Lakers in 5. Shannon, I'm letting you know. Hey, I'm letting you know. Ant-Man
Lakers
got
a vibe.
something to say, goddammit. Hey, because I'm here to tell you. What was the score? 117 to 95? Nasty work.
Nasty.
At home, LA.
Yeah.
Now, you said the Luka Magic and AR and LeBron James. And where was they at for the Timberwolves? Because Ant-Man is not having none of that shit. None of that. Ant-Man was cooking. Jaden McDaniels was cooking. My man, hey, listen, Gobert and Randall was cooking. Y'all didn't do anything in game 1. It looked like y'all ain't even come prepared. I think Lakers was thinking it was a regular season game. Timberwolves understood the assignment. They was like, no, they expecting LA to win. So let's put these boots on, shine them up real nice, and we're going to put a foot in their ass right at home in the Staples Center.
Yeah, they did.
Because Anthony Edwards was cooking. And he was cooking so bad, the nigga came back, was like, hold up, Luka checking me? I'm going to give him a couple dribbles. I'm
Oh
going to pass
my
it to
God,
my
that
man.
was,
And then I'm going to ask for the ball. Give me the ball. I'm about to shoot the ball.
Oh, my God.
Right in his face. And what I do, give him the Spider-Man. Yeah, nigga. Luka who, nigga? The joke's on you, bruh. Listen, the NBA playoffs ain't no joke,
It ain't
bruh.
no
I
joke.
know everybody playing right now. I heard the Thunder, they cooking the Grizzlies right now.
Yeah.
I know we play tonight. Shout out to my Warriors. We play the Rockets. So it should be a good series. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the NBA playoffs is running out in the flow. And shit is crazy right now. Anything else you got to say for the
Hey, man,
playoffs?
listen, man, you already know what I know. You understand what I'm saying? You know my team from the heart, from jump start. It's been the Wizards, Bullets. It's always been. It always will be. And let me tell you something. The news, the scuttlebutt of the city is this. If we do get the #1 draft pick, will Cooper Flag want to be a Washington Wizard, or will he go back to school and play at Duke? So he has that opportunity if he wants to be in, DC.
Yeah.
I heard that if we get the #1 draft pick,
Right.
and we got the worst record in the league, and if we get if the shit bounce our way, the rumor is he don't want to play for us, and he'll go back to school if we get the #1 draft pick. Talk on that. And today's basketball players don't need to. They don't need the NBA money because most of them come from money, and some of them the NIL deal.
The NIL is
Talk
crazy,
to me,
man.
Chase.
Yeah.
The NIL deal, so they don't need to.
That NIL
so
is
he
crazy.
could go back and be like, man, fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, I mean, the
So-
money is crazy, but I figured at the end of the day, the way how I'm seeing, at least for the Wizards, the ball, the way how they do the NBA lottery is ass. I always hated that. I always thought it should be just like the NFL.
Nah.
Because at the end of the day, the team with the worst record should automatically get the first pick.
They don't want nobody to tank.
No,
That's why they stopped doing that. They don't want nobody to tank because they can tank and get the number 1 draft pick.
That's still
so
trash.
they want to keep it competitive, as you can see with the play and the various other things.
Then that's still
That's
trash.
why they doing it.
That's still
That's
trash.
why they do the lottery.
It's still
but even the
trash.
lottery is rigged. Some people say, hey,
but that's still.
The player can help your draft. You a low team.
Nah. If you in the play-in, you still get like a lower tier draft pick.
Yeah, look.
You know what I'm saying? But the reason why they instituted the lottery is so nobody would tank.
No, that's still trash.
I know.
I've never been a fan of the lottery still. At the end of the day, it's called shift and balance, y'all. That's why the NFL is what it is today. If you look at today's picks, the team with the worst record fucked around and became better the following year because they actually build in the offseason. If you're still trying to tank multiple seasons to get the number 1 pick, you a fucking idiot. Because at the end of the day, you still got to build to win. What the hell is the purpose?
Did they do that for Embiid?
They did. They did it for Philly. They did it for Embiid and your man Ben Simmons. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. They kept losing and losing and losing. So the NBA was like, man, skirt. Let me holler at you for a minute, son. Don't do that shit.
But they still did the lottery.
They did.
And that was trash.
But it still was like a luck of the draw. Remember, Embiid wasn't the number 1 draft pick. Ben Simmons was.
Listen, regardless, you still got to play and you still got to win.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck about what picks you get. At the end of the day, if you're the worst team, you automatically get the first pick. If you're just tanking your team, that ownership and management need to get the hell up out of there because you're not focusing on winning. That's the end game.
But
the end game still remains the same.
Exactly.
If you's a fucking fool for you to be sitting there like, yo, I can't wait till we lose next season and the season after. You the idiot. What are you there in the chair for if you're not trying to focus on winning?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
that's what I'm saying.
KD not coming back.
KD not coming back.
But I said him not coming back.
Yeah.
I feel that was more so personal. We know home. We know how it is.
At the end,
right.
I feel as though his mom probably persuaded him from that because that could have been a lot personal.
Yeah.
See,
and you know what, dog? Good point, Chase. You know what?
Outside of that, look at the dude, the Commanders player that got robbed.
Yeah. Brian Robinson. Yeah.
Players hear about all this type of stuff.
Yeah, so that's why I said at the end of the day,
let me tell you something, DC,
that's
man.
crazy,
DC, man. We the best, but we the worst when it comes to that type of shit. You know what I mean? We the best, but we the worst.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, man, we the one of the best areas in the league.
Yeah,
We've got the strongest fan base. But guess what? There's a flip side to that, and the flip side to that is basically, man, you might get talking if you play for
know who you know. Stay where you stay.
Let's be honest.
So you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, man, if you got a friend, well, I don't need to say this, but look, as a fan or whatever team you are, you want to see your team win. The lottery to me, I always thought it was ass. If you're really investing on tanking, bro, you're moving backwards. You've always been moving backwards.
Some teams gotta do that though.
No, son, because you can't do it forever. Even what you saying with Philly. You tanked on getting back to back. To some extent, what happened to Philly? Philly did get in the playoffs. That came down within the players for not still making something happen.
I feel like that's a front office thing though. If you do that,
that's what exactly.
Because like, okay,
yeah,
we try and get X player X, right? What type of game? He got skill. He got top skill, right? Okay, what's the plan once we get him?
Yeah.
What's the identity? The identity of the team got to go through him.
Right.
So
see,
we need the perfect role players. We need the perfect coach.
Yeah.
We need everything.
Hey, you got to build around that.
Even if this coach is, even if we got the shot to get him, the coach we got currently is he the coach for him? So we need everything that's going to match his style.
See, so y'all, to y'all that don't know, man, that's the hitman Chase over here. So if y'all see us in the camera and y'all see us all over the place, it's because of Bumble, it's because of Ghost, and now Chase. So as y'all can see, we got extra voices over here. I told the feed we gonna get a microphone so we could just get voices.
Talk to everybody.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So y'all see us looking crazy on camera.
Right.
This is part of the reason why. If you see us just looking and we ain't saying nothing,
right.
ain't no intermission.
Right.
It's because there's
It's our
more
people in the
insight
crowd.
getting into the conversation.
It's our folks in the crowd.
That's City Convo for y'all.
That's it.
City Convo is literally right around us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So as for the teams, just go out there, try to win. Front office, you got to do better, bro. That old outdated formula. I hate the lottery. That's just my personal opinion. I get it. The worst team should get the first pick. But at the end of the day, don't sit there and bank on it every year. Because at the end of the day, you should be focusing on winning. You got your priorities backwards. That is the end game. I don't care what no one says. Your end game should be focusing on winning. That's what keep your name and your money and your legacy intact.
But that's why the NBA is lacking now, because they know that people ain't being productive in terms of the competition.
No.
And
That's
the
based
problem.
on rules. Fuck that. That ain't got nothing to do with the picks. But that comes down with the rules. You're self-entitled. You know what? On that note, y'all, before I go into another bag, we're gonna close it out.
Somebody tellin' me got 100 on the way, they in the way. Me and Ancho taking over, you gon' miss it if you blink. Where we from, we gotta get like, what the fuck did you think? And as long as I got these problems, I'ma sip on this drink. I do 100 on the dash. Most niggas ain't got 100 in cash. I'm tryna get rich on some quick shit, so I'm going my stash. I runnin' this stash, empty the mag, we give it a flash. We burnin' that gas, they forgot we turnin' niggas to ash. We turn them to ash. I'm cooking beef, I'm quick, I don't play about it. We grew up in them trenches, now we gotta stay out them. Ancho one of them killers, man, I'll never play by them. Stay around them, respectin' they gon' lay where they found them. Leave a nigga where he stand, both you and your mans. I grew up watching niggas flip grands with me in like quicksand, so I spent my last on a few grand, selling it hand to hand. But I can weigh that shit right, so I was missing some cash. And man, I can't forget about the pain, the hunger, the struggle. I'm humble how that bitch play with my name. I come from the jungle, man, where we sick yak for the pain. If it's beef, we can't farm where we go, we click clack and we bang. Somebody telling me got 100 on the way, they in the way. Me and Ancho taking over, you gon' miss it if you blink. Where we from, we gotta get like, what the fuck did you think? And as long as I got these problems, I'ma sip on this drink. I do 100 on the dash. Most niggas ain't got 100 in cash. I'm tryna get rich on some quick shit, so I'm going my stash. I'm running this stash, empty the Maggie, give it a fast. We burning that gas, they forgot we turning niggas to ash.
I be on cloud 9. Hold up, I be on cloud 9. Cloud 9 on 99, whatever number. She thinks I'm Australian, how I go down under. No more sidetrack, I'm back to the bridge. Engaged to dead prezzies, we're newlyweds. I heard the game open, started to look dead. I'm about to show it up, give me some needle and thread. Me and Sneeko, it's a hell of a vibe. So it's only right I sneak in a couple of lines. I be on cloud 9. Hold up, I be on
Somebody
cloud
telling me got 100 on the way, they in the way. Me and Ancho taking over, you gon' miss it if you blink. Where we from, we gotta get like, what the fuck did you think? And as long as I got these problems, I'ma sip on this drink. I do 100 on the dash. Most niggas ain't got 100 in cash. I'm tryna get rich on some quick shit, so I'm going my stash. I'm running this stash, empty the mag, we give it a fast. We burning that gas, they forgot we turning niggas to ash.
And Afib, you know, normally I would go and close out the break and then come back and then drop the quote of the day. Since we all here on one take, this is the quote of the day.
Yeah.
J. Cole. But the quote of the day is stand for something or stand for nothing. It's just that simple, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't care what thing it could be, whether you be hard nosed and you believe in something, you're going to agree to disagree. But the one thing you can't take away is stand for something, bro. Because if you stand for nothing, you an anything ass person, bro. You'll let anything fly. And on top of all that, you don't have nothing to believe in. Stand on something, bro. If you stand for something, people will look and say to themselves, hey, you may be on the wrong side, but you got that determination and go on what you standing on. So I believe that. So that is the quote of the day, y'all.
Yes, it is.
Stand for something or stand for nothing.
At all, brother.
On that note, y'all, I'm over here with the Regal, Mr. Tone T. You know what I'm saying? Regal, what's those 3 words we always say, man?
Prepare for greatness.
Y'all know what it is. Episode 110. We just applied a lot of pressure on City Convo. Ain't no telling what's going to happen when we come back, y'all. You know, what's that old saying about diamonds? You know, pressure makes diamonds. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling if we going to be extra shining in this motherfucker.
Chase.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me, y'all? On that note, Fee, before we close it out, Chase, come on over here, man. We don't normally get to see you, bro.
Come on up here, man. Come here, man.
You know what I'm saying? My brother from another, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see him right there. Go ahead, you go ahead, look at the camera, let him know where you at, man.
Get down. Yeah.
You know, you see what I'm saying? This
Ghost.
is my bro right here. It's been a long time.
Long time, man.
Long time. You know what I'm saying? 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Brothers been yay high. You know what I'm saying? On that note, y'all, before we close it out with the quote of the day, Chase, you want to let them know? Man, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Words, you go ahead say what you got to say.
I don't know, man. I just want to say, I don't even know, man. You put me on the spot. I don't know, man. Hey,
Sit down for a minute.
You ain't got to wrap nothing.
that's all love, man. It's GAT, fifth letter, man. Shout out P-Town, everybody. Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Rest in peace to Young P, man.
Yeah,
by
rest
the way,
in peace,
man.
P,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
But,
P, man.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Get
man.
money, be happy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta demonstrate to educate.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's just life, though, man.
That's life.
Life gonna be life, man. You can't cry and complain about it, man. 'Cause it ain't gonna stop nothing. You gotta go out here and get it every day.
Every
Either
day.
way. But damn, nice watch, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Close it out right there, B.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest.